Good morning. Welcome to SARC's 27th annual community breakfast. Wow, what a sight to see a room so full of compassion, energy, and commitment. Thank you for waking up so early to join us to learn more about SARC and autism, a cause that touches so many lives in profound ways. This year, our theme is Power Possibilities. As we saw in the opening video, possibilities mean something different for each of us. For some, it's a child saying their first words, making a friend, finding meaningful work, or simply feeling understood. This morning, you'll hear incredible stories that show how life-changing these possibilities can be and how SARC is making them real.
Of course, none of this happens alone. So let's begin by celebrating some of the people who make this morning possible. First, a heartfelt thank you to our 125 table captains who invited all of you to be here today. Woo! And a huge round of applause for the incredible volunteers and committee members, including 32 of our dedicated grandparents who showed up at 5:30 this morning to make today seamless and special. Woo! Speaking of our grandparents group, they are truly the heart of SARC. Over 300 strong and led by the unstoppable Kathy Bosco. Let's give them a warm and loving thank you. And of course, a tremendous thank you to our event sponsors. What's really remarkable is that this entire breakfast is fully underwritten, which means that every single dollar raised this morning goes directly to fuel SARC's research and vital programs for individuals and families navigating autism.
Now, let's take a moment to recognize these generous sponsors. Please hold your applause until the end. Our title sponsor, Jayberg Wilk. Gold level, Kathy and Mike Bosco, and the Love Fund. Silver level, Basis Educational Ventures, Clarkston Capital Partners, Contractors Wholesale Supply, Desert Financial Credit Union, Global Roofing Group, Ike Nizam Foundation, Keenstack, Sanderson Ford. And our thanks to the many bronze sponsors listed on the screen, along with all of our supporting sponsors and in-kind contributors noted in your program. We are deeply grateful for all of you, because for us, this is personal. SARC didn't just help our family, it opened doors we never thought possible. That's why today's theme couldn't be more fitting. Our journey is living proof of the power of possibilities.
SARC changed our lives. When our son Noah was a baby, things felt different. He wasn't meeting milestones at the same rate as his older sister Mia. Sitting up, walking, talking, it all came a little slower. He struggled with transitions, loud noises, haircuts, showers, repetitive behaviors, and letting go of his favorite stuffed animal, Noah Doggy. And when it became too much, he would bang his head against the floor in frustration. He was a little over a year old when he said his first word. It was mama, 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 mama. He was 17 months old when he stopped saying that. We voiced our concerns to his pediatrician, but they dismissively said, he's a COVID baby. You're overthinking it. Give it time. Deep down, we knew something was off. We decided to pursue an evaluation. Then, on September 27th, 2021, when Noah was 20 months old, we heard the words we feared, but were not prepared for. Noah has autism. I remember sitting on that Zoom call, hearing those words, not knowing what they meant or what to do with them. The doctor tried to comfort us, saying, "Don't worry, he'll be able to dress himself." But in that moment, it did not feel reassuring. It felt like we had just entered a world we knew nothing about and no idea what to do next. When the call ended, Amir and I sat in silence, shocked. I was overwhelmed and terrified. I kept thinking about Noah and his future. Will he ever live on his own? Will he fall in love? How much harder will life be? Will he be okay when we are no longer here to care for him?
Later that day, I told my brother Riyadh that Noah was diagnosed with autism. I watched as disbelief and sadness overtook him. Then he asked me something that changed everything. "Do you want me to connect you with someone I know who runs an autism center?" I said yes. I had no idea what would come of it, but in that moment, it was all we had. That night at 9:30, my phone rang. It was Danny, the president and CEO of SARC, driving home with his son from a baseball game. For the next 30 minutes, with my voice shaking, I told Danny about Noah, his diagnosis, and how we were feeling. I didn't know what I expected Danny to say in return, but after he listened, he responded with, "Let's get Noah talking." In one of the hardest, darkest moments of our lives, those 4 words lit a spark of hope. As the night came to an end, I felt that maybe, just maybe, Noah was going to be okay. It was all going to be okay. A few weeks later, Noah started at SARC's community school. It wasn't easy. The transition was tough. Every single day, Noah worked on things that most of us take for granted. But we weren't alone. The incredible therapists at SARC were by our side, exemplifying the power of possibilities. They didn't just see Noah's challenges, they saw his potential and believed in him. And then, something amazing happened. Just months after starting at the community school, Noah started talking. 2 words, 4 words, 20 words. And then the words that meant everything. Mama, Dad, Mia. It was magic.
After 3 years at the community school, Noah left SARC a stronger and more confident kid. And we left grateful and forever changed. Now, at 5 years old, Noah is preparing to join his sister at a school we once thought was way out of reach. The things that felt impossible on that September day, they are now his reality. Noah is pure sunshine. He has no shortage of words, eloquently arguing why he should get dessert in the middle of the week, or why his haircut can wait another few days. He has friends, lots of them. He worships his big sister. He tells us he loves us. He is living proof that with early intervention and inclusive communities, anything is possible. And in his own way, he teaches us about the power of possibilities. SARC changed our lives. Now let's make sure more families find the same hope and opportunity we did. Thank you.